Advertising is important factors. Advertising is an important strategy every organization they use to promote their product or services. Main objective of the organization is to satisfy the consumer needs. Another one objective is to maximize their profit. For your product, you need to consider all these factors in order to take the promotional activity. Hello everyone, I am Meghana from the Department of Commerce, lecturing in Vidhyaashram First Aid College, the Temple of Excellence. We are in the session 3 of Unit 3, subject Principles of Marketing. In the last session, we have discussed about promotion and meaning, definition and features of promotion. In today's session, let us continue with the same topic. In today's session, let us discuss with types of promotion and factors affecting promotions. In today's session, let us discuss with these two topics. So let us start with today's session. First one, types of promotion. Under types of promotion, in the last session only I have given you some information about the types of promotion. The various types of promotions are advertisement, sales promotion and etc. So the first one is advertisement. Under promotion, first type of promotion is advertising. So what is advertising and what is the benefits of advertising? What is the disadvantages of advertising? So let us discuss in today's session. So basically, advertisement means they give information about the product or services to the consumers. So in order to give this information, they use various forms or various stages. They use various platforms in order to give information. In order to promote their products, they use advertising as a strategy or tool. They use this as a strategy or tool in order to promote their product. So through the advertisement, they create brand image and they motivate the consumers. They motivate the consumers to purchase their product. It influences advertisement activity. It influences the consumer to purchase their product or services. In advertisement, they use various platforms like internet, radio, television, flex and billboards, magazines, newspapers. Then all the platforms, all the various different platforms in order to promote their product. So through this, they give information, the detailed information about their product. They give guidelines how to use the products and what is the features of such products. So they give information about your product. So it attracts the customers. It creates brand image. So through the advertisement, they give information about the product, product price, product quality and the availability of the product and features of the product. So they give all the information about the product so that the customer will get attracted towards your product so that they purchase your product. So advertising is important factors. Advertising is an important strategy every organization they use to promote their product or services. So the advantages of this strategy is it increases the sales, it increases the profits and it creates the demand. It creates brand image. It creates brand image. Then it creates awareness among the customers. So it helps in creating awareness among the customers and it benefits the consumer as well as the organizations. For the consumer, advertisement helps to get the information. For some group of people, they don't know, they are not aware of a new products which are entering into market. So through the advertisement, they get the information so that they get the various products or they get various substitute products so that they can evaluate and select the best out of the available product. So through advertisement helps for the manufacturer as well as for the consumers to get the information about the product. As well as for the manufacturer, it helps to reach the consumer easily. So advertising is a important factor or very necessity for manufacturer to reach the consumers, as well as it maintains the relationship between the manufacturer and consumers. You are continuously advertising your product means the consumer will recognize your product. Through the advertisement, through television or newspapers, you can show your product so that the consumer they can easily identify your product. So promotional activity, under promotional activity advertising, it helps to identify the products. The customer can recognize your product and they can identify your product among the different products. So it helps to differentiate your product from the competitors' product. So it helps in differentiating your products, so that it helps to increase your demand as well as the sales for your product. So these are the advantages of advertising. Then the disadvantages of advertising is, advertising, it involves cost. If you are using various advertising platforms, or if you are using various strategy, various platform to advertise your product, it involves cost, as well as it requires technical knowledge. You need to design your advertisement. So the good advertisement idea, it reach the customers, and your advertisement should be in a short and sweet form. So that designing advertisement is a difficult factor. So you need one team for the advertisement purpose only. So it require financial or financial fund, and as well as the manpower. It require finance as well as the manpower for the effective advertisement process. It is a continuous process. Advertising is a continuous process. You cannot use this strategy for a short-term period. So you need to advertise your product continuously in order to sustain in the longer period. So the disadvantages of advertising is a cost. One is cost, as well as one group of people or some group of the customers, they are not interested. They are not much interested in advertisement. So they ignore the advertisement. So for that group, it is a disadvantage. So it is a waste of finance for that group. So these are the disadvantages of advertising. Next, direct promotion. Second type of promotion is direct promotion. Direct promotion means every organization, they appoint some people or some trainees in order to promote their product directly to the consumers. So directly their sales representative, they visit the consumers and they give information, they present their product, they give information about their product, their features and benefits, so that they try to influence the consumer, they try to convince the consumer in order to purchase the product. So here under direct promotion, you need to appoint the sales representative, so that the sales representative act as a middleman between the manufacturer and the consumers. So they plays an important role in reaching the goods into the final consumers. So here the sales representative, they directly collect the information from the consumers. So this information can be utilized by the organization in order to make the necessary changes. So the sales representative, they try to convince the customers. So they clear the doubts. So if the consumer has any doubt, so that they can clarify with the sales representative. So you need to give training for them so that they can clarify the consumer doubts and get the feedback directly from the consumers, and he can influence, he can convince the customers, so that it helps in increasing your sales. So for this, the advantages of this direct promotion is, it requires less finance. For example, in advertising, if you are using a various firms for the advertisement process, it involves more finance. For this, if you are using direct promotion, you need to employ some sales representative and you need to train them. So it requires, compared to advertisement, it requires less finance, as well as it gives good results. If you are using this strategy for your organization, means you can easily, directly you will get the feedback from the customers, so that you can make the changes. So directly getting feedback from the customers directly is more advantage, so that you can make changes as required. So that this is the advantages of direct promotion. So you can influence, you can convince the customers, you can clarify the consumer doubts. Consumer can ask questions for directly to their sales representative. These all are the advantages of direct promotion. Next, disadvantages of this promotion is, it requires training. You need to increase the skill among the sales representative. You need to train your sales representative team, so that if the sales representative are trained, means then only they work effectively. So And you need to motivate the sales representative in order to work effectively. If your sales representative is not work effectively, means your entire promotional activity, this direct promotion will fail. So you need to keep updated with the skills of the sales representative, as well as you need to motivate them continuously. So these are the advantages and disadvantages of direct promotion. Next, sales promotion. Sales promotion means at the time of sales, you need to promote your product, or you try to influence your consumers. You try to attract your consumers. This strategy mostly they are used this strategy for the new products. If you are producing new products and you are entering into new market, means organization they use this strategy, sales promotion. At the time of sales, that means they give offers for the consumers in order to attract the customers. So you are going to attract the customers by giving various offers. Buy one get one free, flat 50% offer, 15% offer. So like that you are going to give offers, or you are going to give vouchers for them. So by giving offers and attractive scheme for them, by giving offers to the customers, you are going to attract the customers, as well as it increase the demand for your products. Mainly this strategy used for the new products. If you are producing a new product, entering into new product, means sales promotion is used. As well as for the existing product also, if your demand is decreased, means they use this strategy in order to attract the customers. So this strategy used to increase the demand and sale of your product. The advantages is it helps to increase the demand for your product. It helps to create the image, it helps to create the brand image of the product, as well as it helps to increase the sales for your product, and it helps to recognize, consumer will recognize your product. Through this strategy, the consumer will recognize your product. The disadvantages is you cannot use this strategy for a longer period. So you cannot use this strategy for a longer period. It affects the company's profits. The main objective of the organization is to satisfy the consumer needs. Another one objective is to maximize their profit. If you are giving this strategy, if you are using this strategy for a longer period, if you are giving this offer for the consumers for a longer period, means it will affect the company's profit. So that it will affect your organization. So you cannot use this strategy for a longer period. So these are the advantages and disadvantages of sales promotion. Next one, online marketing. You all know about online marketing. Manufacturer or the organization, they use online platforms in order to promote their products. Nowadays, more than the television, radio, newspapers, the online marketing plays an important role in reaching the consumer. More they use smartphones than the TV and newspapers. So online marketing plays an important role in reaching the consumers, so that the various social media platforms, the organization they use social media platform to reach the consumers. For example, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, they use this platform, this social media to promote their product, as well as they use pop-up ads. So from this, the manufacturer tries to give information or try to convey their product, so that they use this strategy in order to reach the consumers. So here they use all the social medias in order to promote their product. So this is all about, they use online platforms, online social media platforms to give information about their product. So this is all about online marketing. Last one, public relation. Public relation means government, they need to maintain the good relationship. They need to maintain the relationship between the consumers. They need to give information about the new policies and government rules to the consumers or to the people. So they use promotion. They use promotion to promote their government policies and rules to the people. So they use social media or television, newspaper, radio to give information about the government policies, rules and regulation. So they need to maintain the good relationship, or they need to maintain the public relation. So they need to give information about their government rules and regulation and their offers and various new policies which are introduced to the state, so that they use public relation. They promote their rules and regulation. They promote their rules and regulation through the social media or television. So this is all about public relation. Next concept, factors affecting promotion. That means you know the various types of promotion. So while deciding the types of promotion, which type of promotion is suitable for your organization, you need to consider various factors which influence your promotional activity. So let us discuss those factors now. So under that first one, type of products. So that means type of product, which type of product you are producing. So it will affect to select your promotional types. For example, if you are producing daily use product or special product or occasional products, depends on the product type, depends on the types of product, it affects the promotional activity. For example, if you are producing a daily use product, means it need not require much promotional activity because it's need for the consumers. So definitely they will purchase your product. So it requires less amount of promotion. So if you are producing a special product like refrigerator, washing machine or laptop, computers, so if you are producing special product, means it requires some promotional activity. You need to promote more because the competitors also more. So you need to promote more your products. So depends on your product, depends on the types of product what you are producing. So it influences your promotional activity. Next one, use of product. If the product is necessary for your consumers, if the product is, there is more need for the product, means so you need not to promote more about your products. Depends on the use of the product, durable product, non-durable products, depend on the usage of your product. So it influences your promotional activity. Next, complexity of product. Complexity of the product means simple product or daily products. So it is simple to purchase as well as to use. So special products, it is a complex to use for the new users. So you need to give instruction, you need to guide the consumers. So depends on the complexity of your product, it requires promotional activity. As I told you earlier, promotional activity means it gives information about your product, how to use, as well as it directs the consumers and it gives caution for the consumers. So you are going to give the detailed information about your product to the consumers. So depends on the complexity of your product, it affects the promotional activity. For example, if you are producing a rice, means you need not to give instruction for the consumer how to use the rice. In other case, if you are producing a refrigerator or washing machine, you need to give information or you need to instruct your consumers how to use your products. So depends upon the complexity of your product, you need to decide your promotional activity. Next one, purchase quantity and frequency. So purchase quantity and frequency means if the consumer purchasing power, if you are offering the product at a lower price, means the consumer can purchase more quantity. Consumer can purchase more quantity with the same price. And frequently, if you are producing a daily need product, means purchase regularly. So for such products, you need not to promote more or you need not to put more efforts on promotional activity. So depends on the purchase quantity and frequency, you need to decide your promotional activity. So consumer think that if the price is less, means they can offer more quantity. So they can continuously, frequently they can purchase your product. So that depends on these factors, purchasing quantity and frequency, you need to decide your promotional activity. Next one, fund available for marketing promotion. So to take the promotional activity, it requires funds. So fund available with your organization to take the promotional activity. As I told you earlier, advertising it requires more fund. It requires more fund. So organization is able to bear that finance. So depends on the funds available for the promotional activity, you need to decide your promotional activity. So it affects your promotion. For example, if you are promoting, if you are giving advertisement in the television, means it requires more finance. So depends on your cost for the advertisement. It depends on the minutes of the duration of your advertisement. So that it require more finance. So depends on the fund available for the marketing promotion. You need to decide your promotional activity. If your company is able to bear more finance, you can take more promotional activity like television, then social media, then any other platform. If your company is not in a position to offer such finance for the promotional activity, you can take the necessary steps. Next one, type of market. Depends on the type of market in which you are producing products. You need to it influence your promotional activity. Monopoly market, oligopoly. So depends on the type of market, it influence your promotional activity. Monopoly market means you need not to promote more your products. The consumer definitely they will purchase your product. So that depends on the types of market, it influence your promotional activity. If the competitors are more, so you need to promote more. If your competitor is less, so you need not to promote more. Then substitute product is more means you need to promote more. If the substitute product is less means you need not to promote more about your product. Depends on the type of market, it influence your promotional activity. Next, size of market. So depends on the size. If you are running a small business, so direct promotion is enough for your organization. Directly you can contact your consumers directly. You can maintain a good relationship with the consumers so that you will get the feedback from the customers and you can adopt the changes. But in case of you are running a large company or large business means you cannot fully dependent on the direct promotion only. So you need to take advertisement. Then you need to take online marketing. So that depends on the size of market or depends on the size of your business. It influence your promotional activity. Next, stage of product life cycle. So you all know about the product life cycle. So various stages in the product life cycle, it influence your promotional activity at the time of introduction and at the time of maturity and growth stage. It requires some promotion. So at the time of introduction, you need to take a promotional activity in order to create the brand image and in order to reach the consumers. So depends on the product life cycle, in which stage your product is there. So depends on the product stage, you need to take the promotional activity. So that depends on the product life cycle, it influence your promotional activity. So these all are the factors which influence your promotional activity. When deciding types of promotion activity for your product, you need to consider all these factors in order to take the promotional activity. Promotional activity is an important factors. Every organization use this strategy. It's a must and should. Every organization must and should use this strategy, promotional activity, to reach the final consumers. So promotion plays an important role in reaching the final consumer. So it helps in reaching the final consumers as well as it helps in influencing the consumers. So promotional activity plays an important role in the organization. Effective promotional activity increase the demand for your product as well as it helps in creating the demand for your product as well as it helps the organization. If through the promotional activity, you can create the brand image, and when you are promoting your product, not only promoting your product, you are promoting your company also, so that it helps your organization to move from one product line to another product line, so that it helps in organization in a different ways. So promotion activity is an effective tool for the organization. So effective promotional activity helps in the organization in a different ways. So this is all about types of promotion and factors influencing promotional activity. This is all about today's session. In the next session, let us meet with a new concept. So until then, keep watching. Thank you.